Frank Edwards should come out and tell us if he had an affair with Osinachi or not. Man. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. While the circumstances surrounding the death of Osinachi has become a controversy among social media users, Kemi Olunloyo then accused Frank Edward of having affairs with Osinachi despite she was being maltreated by her husband. However, Frank Edward only reacted to allegation by using laughing emoji with the caption, "Oh dear Lord." Now, this accusation is creating doubt in the mind of some people who are trying to believe what Kemi Olunloyo said. But however, demand an explanation from Frank Edward to whether he had an affair with Osinachi before her death. According to a Twitter user, while I condemn Kemi Olunloyo for alleging that Osinachi had an extramarital affair with Frank Edwards at the same time, Frank Edwards should clear the air and save that good woman's name. Don't keep mute about it. Is this true or false? Now, first of all, it is very, very bad. And it is something that is uncalled for, that someone who died so very brutally, her name will be dragged like this when she is not here to defend her name. Let's not get distracted. Me, I see all this as a distraction. This woman must get justice. Whatever distractions they're bringing out, it's not going to work. It won't. Now, while I'm going to be speaking on domestic violence today, I'm going to be saying men are also victims. Yes, men are also victims. But unfortunately, today, we're talking about a light that was shining. This man was in her prime in her career. She was in her prime. In fact, she was about breaking through. And, from information getting to us, we also learned that this woman's husband was also her manager. That this woman will go on tours and she will not charge just like other people. She will be very moderate, like anything you give me, in order so as not to earn above her husband. Or, I don't know, that is the kind of image they're painting for us. My honest, before they carry us away, our mind away from Osinachi's death, they should come and clear the air, whether the husband killed or not. You see this matter, Auntie Kemi. Auntie Kemi, you all know that Auntie Kemi, her own dear body. Auntie Kemi is always turning things upside down and inside out. They too wonder why she went to prison the other time, when she was jailed. The woman, I don't know who pays her sincerely for her so-called investigative journalism. Osinachi's death must not go unpunished. The killer must pay. And for all those who are encouraging women to stay in marriages, I saw one very disgusting article. As in, I almost puked while reading it. And you know what the pastor said? It was a pastor, a male pastor, was like, do we know if this Osinachi was actually told by God to endure the marriage till death? And I'm saying, what this man should be jailed? Imagine. So your sister, let me now bring it. Let me play the scenario so that this man will see. Your sister knocks on your door. Or you hear that somebody somewhere is beating your sister, is turning her into a punching bag. Your sister, anytime you see her, is either she's always covering her face, and maybe when you now find out why she's covering her face, you have even playfully asked her, are you now a leha? She'll not tell you, no, I'm not a leha. You now find out that her husband is turning her, he's turning her into a punching bag. Then so you will tell your sister, sorry my dear, just endure. Maybe it is actually the Lord's wish. Kai. No. I'm just trying to imagine that you will see your sister with that swollen eyes, with that her face disfigured, with bruises on her body, and you tell her, sister, you have to endure. Marriage is for better, for worse. And who knows, maybe this is the Lord's will. Okay, just maybe, I'm just saying, will you be able to say that to your sister? Only that you see this and she tells you, or she tells us a human being, that her husband is doing this to her, and you have asked her, You ask her, oh, what's the problem? What exactly is the problem? She tells you. Adrenaline done the rush for your blood, as in, you don't know when, if you know the husband house, if you know the house, you will zoom there and deal with the husband. It will take self-control not to do that. Now, this man, because it is not his sister or his daughter, is coming out to tell us that maybe, just maybe, if it's your sister, you are going to tell her it is the will of God. Some people are supposed to be in jail. Kemi, so you're the one putting asunder between Osinachi and her husband. So you see what you have caused for her husband to kill her. Stop wasting with the dead woman's name. If you have no respect for her, respect her children. Like, maybe not trend on social media for the wrong reasons. So, in as much as I don't support domestic violence. I also do not support it. The things I hate in marriage, I hate domestic violence. I hate domestic violence. I hate domestic violence. Because if at the end of the day, the man is the one who is the abuser and the woman is the abused, you know how it will always end up? The man will beat the woman one day to death. He might push her and she hit her head. He might step on her before she will fall. He might raise her up and hit her on the floor. The woman will go into coma and will die. He will mourn the woman and he will shed crocodile tears. He will bury her. 1 year, 2 years later, he has found his love. And unfortunately, if the woman gets children, wahala don't gas for those children be that. Wahala don't start for those children. If it is a woman now, a woman gets somebody today, maybe a woman husband dies. A woman whose husband dies out of domestic violence will not even have the audacity to even go outside. Especially when you have laws, strong laws surrounding, that your husband's place. You not even want to. But if it's a woman that her husband maybe died naturally, and this woman finds love after 5-6 years, hey, our Nigerian people will say she's the one that killed her husband. Who even know maybe they have started their love? And I'm like, haba. Why? Any person anticipating Frank to come and open on this accusation is insane and stupid. Sincerely, Frank Edward has reacted the way he's reacted. He has reacted the way he reacted. I don't think there's anything more. If you think of what Kemi is saying, I've said it before, it's a distraction. Nothing more, nothing less. Women, if it becomes too hot for you, leave. Separate. Divorce, they say divorce is only permitted when there is a threat to life. When there is a threat to life, don't stay and say you will change him. Don't stay and say you heard God said you will change him. To avoid us saying justice for this or justice for that. Men, the same thing applies to you. If you feel your wife is doing you great injustice, maybe she's hitting you and she's using all sort of objects whenever she's angry, please, when you have your 2 legs and you can still flee. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.